We're 7 days out from the Brisbane 4x4 show. You gotta see it.
Mad as savage, me back and I'm back and it happening, ready to blow. I remember doing deeds with Deji from the street, they left me on my own.
I've already lost my voice and usually I lose it at the end of a show. We just moved into this place and as you can see, stuff is still everywhere. We're dealing with office construction. We've got some new tenants that are moving in to share the building with us, which we're really excited about. We've got a new brand launch. We've got a new distribution company. We've got our GVM upgrade, whole system that's about to go live. So there's a lot of stuff that is happening for us to launch within 7 days. Now, this Ram 1500, you can see, is completely stripped. We ripped out the air suspension. We realized that the headers and the exhaust were all rusted off. We couldn't even undo the bolts on this thing. We had to cut it off. We get new wheels and tires, obviously new suspension. We're putting on a new tub. We're putting in a new tub setup, new flares that we need to get painted. That just reminded me of something that I haven't organized yet. There's a whole bunch of other new products that we were really excited to launch. We have prototype out there that's ready to go, but unfortunately that stock isn't going to be ready in time as well. So our show is going to change a little bit. Again, this is where we're trying to be flexible and actually have what we currently have available to be displayed at the show. But there's a very real chance that our new bull bars for the Chevy 1500, the Chuck series, it's arriving on the Thursday morning. So we're probably going to be installing that on the Friday morning before the show as well, just so you guys can see our new range of bull bars.
Straight sicker with the workplace. Syllable spinner, don't fidget when I burst straight. Minimal talk when I work late. Fuck what you think,
I mentioned earlier about everything on this rust bucket. There's a really good vehicle we got. It's the Ram 1500 Limited. So top of the range. It's a couple of years old. I swear this guy drove it onto the beach. Never drove it off the beach, never washed it since. But we've got the headers on these now. The Ram 1500, like you can feel the rust. Look at all the gaskets just falling apart. So the Ram 1500s, what you'll start to find is in the head gaskets here, is that they start to naturally crack. So we teamed up with MPI Automotive many years ago when I was at SCD Performance to get them to actually make replacement manifolds here, so that way when they do crack, we can put in a factory replacement. I didn't think I needed this, so I'm now air freighting a set up from Melbourne. It's another thing we had to add to the list all of a sudden of this already impressive build. We've ripped out all of the air suspension out on the Limited, and we've got our new coils and the new Outback Kidders monotube shock range, which we're really excited to launch, and also really excited to put on the tub on here. So instead of a Ram box tub that has an awesome little drawers on the side, this is just going to be a normal tub, and we're putting the decked drawer system in. So this is going to be a brand that we're going to drive really hard into the market. So it's not just the American truck market, it's also all the domestic vehicles. So we're looking at everything from Jeep Gladiators to Rangers, Hiluxes, Tritons, and everything in between. So yeah, stay tuned, because the decked brand and the decked family have a very long product development roadmap. There's going to be some really cool stuff coming from those guys. So it was a month ago when we actually launched the rebrand for America's Garage. And we thought that the Brisbane 4x4 show was 4 weeks away, and it was back then. We thought we'd get everything ready in time, but we're now 1 week away, and we're finalising all of the branding on the marquees, for the brochures, to go get them all reprinted. And again, this is usually something that everyone thinks these companies have massive marketing departments and 15 people sitting around, but even some of the big national companies that are out there, they have really small marketing departments. I'm essentially the marketing department for Outback Kidders, America's Garage, Mate Designs, and Apex Designs Australia. So so no, we're pushing hard to get all this new rebranded material out there, so when you guys come and see us, you think we're a much bigger company than what we actually are. 6 meter wall. That I have now updated.
Leno, where's the boss?
Oh, who knows, mate? Doing what bosses do.
Yeah, baby.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Shut up, Travis!
Of the bull bar.
Stand down. Right, now go straight back. Straighten up.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Might need to get in domestics now. Yeah. All right, well, you lost your job of sales, so you're now head of R&D. Chef.
Just trying to work out how to present it. Inside you've got this nice little tray.
Right there.
You had to be. Part of being at the show is filming reels. I don't know what Josh does with it, but it's
Change don't change like it used to. Who runs the roost round here? The coop's gone clear. Got the heart from the bass to the snare, but the word is what's keeping them here.
all right, guys, we're at the 2026 Brisbane 4x4 show. We finally made it. We are outside. We have the biggest stand that we've ever had. So it's been a humbling beginning 4 years ago. There's nothing but my Ram 1500 on the EC off-road stand. We've graduated several times from there. We've been inside the hall, which actually has been quite nice, but honestly, Brisbane's turned it on this weekend. We have a mega stand outside, plenty of vehicles. Let's go have a quick look and let's see. For the vehicles that we were building at the absolute last minute, made it. All right, kicking it off, slight transformation to a Chevy 2500. It's been part of the arsenal for 2 years now. So what we've now got done is 37-inch tyres. Everyone's told me it's looked a little bit anemic running the 35s. So a little bit extra rubby here, so she's feeling out the guards a little bit better. And then also we've gotten rid of the Sandy Torp decals. We wanted to go and change a bit of the structuring around the branding that we've got with the launch of America's Garage, the dedicated distribution company for premium American accessories. So we've got on the Chevy here a nice dark grey decal. It kind of keeps it nice and sleek. And then honestly, there hasn't been too much other change to the Chevy. This has been well built. There's always those fine little tweaks. However, we're going to take you over to the Ram 1500 now. We've done a full refresh on this. This came in as a bit of a busted up Ram 1500 Limited with a Ram box tub. We've ripped that tub off. We've scrubbed out 3/4 of Moreton Island, Fraser Island and Bribie Island out from the chassis rails and the body mounts and everywhere in between. We replaced the manifolds. We've given this thing the complete makeover with all the awesome Outback Kitters and America's Garage accessories. And then we've finished it off with a beautiful PPF wrap. So this is a Ram that's going to be in the arsenal for quite some time. We're going to send this on trips from the Cape to the high country and everywhere else in between. So you're definitely going to see this thing at all the shows. I'm really excited to have another vehicle to the America's Garage fleet. Pretty excited to do something I've actually never wanted to do, and that is release products for vehicles that are not an American truck. Trav, you know, it's awesome that you joined the team. We met at the Explore Life trip last year and freezing our ass in the snow, and you know, you wanted to come and approach and work with Outback Kitters. I didn't think you'd expect to design a bar so soon and do stuff for your own rig.
No, definitely not, mate. It's been an absolute treat. Going from the snow to sweating our butts off here at the Brisbane show, but it's been awesome. What a cool experience as well, and I'm sure it's weird for you to have a Land Cruiser on the Outback Kitters stand, but I've got to say the response has been absolutely fantastic this weekend. Plenty of people have come down to say good day, check out the car, and yeah, bar seems to be a hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, again, it's not something I really wanted to go down the route of, but you wouldn't sell the 79, so I figured, well, we've got to do something. I think everybody wants to know, how did you manage to convince me to let you make a bar for your rig?
I wish I knew, because I reckon, look, maybe a roof rack next, but it's been a cool experience, and I still don't know how I convinced you to do it, but here we are now, and couldn't be happier.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, you nailed it out of the park. The way that this has come out, obviously you're sticking to the DNA, and realistically it's also sort of shaping up the future of all the Outback Kitter bars moving forward. So you've instigated something really real, which is exciting. So I guess the big question is that we've got to put out there is, do we go down in the route of the Ranger Super Duties, the Hiluxes, the D-Maxes, the Tritons?
Open the floodgates.
It can be open to floodgates here, I reckon. So that's the part I'm nervous about, because obviously the uniqueness of what we've got for the American truck industry. But hey, you know what? If as you sort of said, the response has been overwhelming, and I don't know, we might just do it. So a few people have come and asked, like, what's the Jimny doing on the stand? Yep, this has been an exciting phase. It's a bit of a transition for us. Didn't expect it. But if there's anyone that's going to make it, it's going to be you that made it to do it. So yeah, I guess I want to say thank you on camera. So thank you.
No, thank you for the amazing experience. It's been a lot of fun. I've learnt a lot, and stoked with the end result.
And I think before we wrap it up, the name of the bar is something special. Run us through, what is the name and why are we there?
Absolutely, yeah. The name does mean a lot to me personally. So it's called the Outback Kitter Ziggy Bar.
Should we show the Ziggy? All right, pull out your Ziggy.
Look at here.
So this is the Ziggy.
Hey. You wave?
So you want to wave to the camera?
Say hello. Say hello.
What's your name?
Hello,
So my name's Ziggy.
my Kiki.
Do you like the bar?
Just say this is my bull bar.
Look at that.
The bar is his namesake. It's all because of Trav. Anyway, we'll see what the rest of the year holds out. It's going to be fun.
What do you say you are? Say you want it.
I'm extremely proud to have the Denman's Ford F550 Super Duty ripping with the custom Outback Kidders pre-runner bar up front. It's been awesome. This is the flagship model of the show. Everyone's taken a million photos of this thing. Let's walk around the show and check out all the awesome Outback Kidder bars and all those rigs. And as you can see here, guys, we do have this infiltration of American trucks. You got an epic F350. You got one of the Outback Kidders racks up top. You've also got the pre-runner bar running 2 spotlight tabs, and it has all the relocations for the ADAS sensors as well. So another bar that we found here at the show, we got Joel's from Next Level Trucks. We've got Tura here, awesome color match bar with the black hoop, running the 3 spotty tabs. Baja design seems to be the flavor at the moment when it comes to lighting. This one actually has the actuators which move up and down. That's a really cool feature that we're starting to see on these bars. And also yellow lights, very prominent in the American truck world as well. It's pretty big in the overlanding scene, really good for sand and dust environments, and of course cold weather climates when there's a lot of snow and sleet. So just allow you to penetrate through all the mist in the air, so that way you're going to get that clear visibility. So yellow lights is definitely a thing that we're starting to see, and I think the American infiltration's got something to do with it. So going past the America's Garage stand, we've got the 2 rigs that we already have shown you previously with the Outback Kidders bars. We're going to go to another big Effie. This is a 450. So we're seeing a massive infiltration of F trucks, and of course the Chevys. The Rams almost seem to be dying off a bit. This is another cool custom bar through our boys at EC Off-Road. Epic build of what they've done there. A little bit wider to suit these custom flares and guards. It's running a super single. Also really love the color match on this thing here as well. Not only with the rest of the vehicle, but the winch hook as well. So really stoked to see how this one comes out through. Sad sight to see for sale on Matty's Ram. Got the Ram 2500. This thing's done a few laps of Australia, gone everywhere. But the cool thing being is this bull bar is what we actually unveiled last year at the Brisbane 4x4 show. Full steel bar. We know Matt puts these things through their absolute paces. He's taken this through Cape, High Country and everywhere else in between. Obviously you can tell by the buckled number plate, he doesn't exactly swerve to hit certain parts of debris. But this thing's rock solid. Really proud to have someone like Matty really put all of our products through some heavy testing. You can quite evidently see his recovery points have been well used as well, getting snatched out in some dirty areas. So yeah, really cool to have this on Matty's truck. Now that we're at the GMSV stand, you can obviously see where the crowd is around the Outback Kidders bar on the Chevy. So our good friends at Big Dog Builds, they built 3 very different touring vehicles, and it just shows the functionality out of the Chevy platform, what you can do. Extremely proud and very grateful to the crew at Big Dog Builds for getting the Outback Kidders pre-runner bar on one of these rigs. This is where we've been the last few years, where we've graduated down to the big boys outside, probably because all of our vehicles don't fit into this hall anymore. So between these 4 pillars, this is honestly the foundation of the Outback Kidders stand, now graduated to the America's Garage stand outside. It's actually wild that this is where we started, because it's really not a lot of room of where we are. We've obviously would love to have taken the whole internal area here, but we're now outside. We've got the big space for all the big rigs. Couldn't be more excited for the growth that our business has had. All right. All right, there you go, guys. A massive weekend at the Brisbane 4x4 show. We've seen this infiltration of American trucks. We got even more outside and around everywhere as well. So this has been a big show. Massive thanks to everyone that's come out and seen us, but also for our long-term supporters that have watched and helped us grow. We're really excited to see how this market continues to shape up. Anyway, I'm done for the end of the weekend. I'm about to lose my voice. This is my final words. Thank you for everything.